I'm good. I want to issue a public apology to everything I said about South American people from South America can't do Philly cheesesteaks. I take all that shit back.
What's good, y'all? Y'all back for another ep of Illadelph Steak Life, hosted by your man Kill.
Your man Rel.
And you know I got my man Gas behind the camera. Look, the science of the show is simple. Three bulls from Philly. We go any and everywhere that claim they got dope cheesesteaks, and we review them the same way we break down hip-hop. Prayerfully, all y'all rock with Apartment 5B, my podcast. So if you know how we get down with hip-hop, it's the same way we get down with cheesesteaks. So today, we are in College Park, Maryland. Like Jay told y'all, I was hurting them in the home of the Turpins. We are here at Tokoa Cheesesteaks. Now, here's the thing with this spot. I'm on IG, I see them.
Right.
I see the roll. The roll is sesame seed.
Right.
If I see a sesame seed roll, that takes me to South Philly. That takes me to John's Roast Pork, which is my #1, or Angelo's, which is my #4.
Right.
So I'm intrigued. Then I'm looking at the reviews. Boy from Philly says it's right there with John's Roast Pork and with Angelo. So that's like somebody calling you. That's like me calling you like, bro, I got this young MC. He sounded like a young Biggie or a young Rakim. That's how high those standards. If you saying something that's like John's and Angelo's, that's like telling somebody, yo, this is the next Biggie or the next Rakim. So let's go in here and see what they hitting for.
Ooh. Right.
All right. Oh, bro, this Pusha T.
Ha. Yes.
It's Jim Jones Pusha T, man.
Let's talk about it.
Yo, here's the crazy thing, man. My #1 thing is you took Pusha's beat.
Right.
So I heard Jim's joint, and the thing that keeps it listenable to me is the beat.
The beat.
The
Right.
beat is crazy.
Right.
So, and again, bro, we just from an era where I get it. These young boys is like, nah, I'm gonna take your beat and then rip you on your own beat. Jim didn't do that. Plus, we from the era where, bro, could you imagine if KRS responded to the bridge like he made South Bronx, but over MC Shane's The Bridge? Yeah. Like, could you imagine if MC Light did 10% diss over Internet's I Gotta Ask You? Like, nah, bro,
right.
You gotta go get your own beat, bro. Arsonist is your man. Hit Arsonist up like, yo, I need something. I follow Arsonist on IG. He make beats every day.
Right.
Send me something. I gotta go flame this nigga Push real quick.
Right.
And then on top of that, it was just a Jim Jones song to me. It was a regular Jim Jones song with some regular, fuck Push, whatever. But it wasn't nothing crazy. Whereas with Push, dog, when you set your verse off with "You're cursed with the spirit of repossession,"
yeah,
and the boy house got repossessed, like, bro, what do you say? I'll end your heaven for the hell of it?
Yeah.
Bro, what you think?
I mean, it's just, I think the Jim was just, again, those simple, you whack, I'll smack you, like stuff like that. It's just,
I called him those 106 and Park Freestyle Friday disses.
Yeah, like it wasn't no creativity to me, you know what I mean? Like, and the thing that stood out for me really is that he was fighting the beat.
Bro, he could not keep up.
He couldn't keep up with the beat, you know what I'm saying? And as like people like us, we that stuff, I take that into account, you know what I mean?
Hell
and
yeah.
I just think Push was creative with his though, like, you know what I mean? And some of that stuff he was saying, like, it hit home. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could tell it touched a nerve by listening to him. I heard him on Joe Budden when he called in, like, trying to explain about the repossession and all that. I don't care. If your house get repossessed, it get repossessed.
Right.
Something, you didn't do something right.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You can flip it any way you want, bro.
Yeah.
If you a boss, you know what bosses do? They sell their cribs.
They sell it. Yeah, exactly.
Bosses don't get their cribs repossessed.
Exactly.
So again, things ain't adding up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I just, some of the comments, I had to just step away, man. Like, cause again, we are fans, but we ain't stans.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not like if Push did something whack, I'm gonna be like, I'm just gonna ignore it just cause he's one of my favorites. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a stan, but I'm just gonna be honest. Like, that joint was very mid to me. You know what I mean? Jim Jones diss, it was very mid. Again, you take somebody else's beat the beat that he dissed you on, and then you go over it. I mean, it's just like, where's the creativity? Where's the, you know, the wordplay? He's never been that type of artist anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to that, it's a mismatch anyway to me. You know what I mean? So I'm just anxious. We'll see how Push responds to it. I mean, he took shots at Malice and all that.
But here's the wild part,
and Push
bro.
always don't be like, yo, stop talking about my brother. Stop talking about Kanye. Talk about me. That's what he said to Drake. Talk about me. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
But here's the wild part, bro. Jim got so much nut ass shit in his history. If I'm Push, this is what I do. Pharrell, make a crazy beat.
Right.
Dog. The whole video is just gonna be all of Jim Jones fuck ups. Him getting chased out of Rucker Park in Harlem by Brooklyn niggas. Him crying when Chrissy proposed to him. Him crying on Flex when he talking about Cam. Cam talking about, yo, you tricking off our niggas in jail and you ain't put money on their books because you out here tricking on Chrissy. I'ma just make a video of all that. I ain't even gonna say a word, bruh.
Oh, you forgot his mother teaching him how to tongue kiss.
Hold on.
I forgot about that.
What?
Yeah, he said his mom's, I think he was on that joint with Angela Yee, that lip service, and he was talking about how his mother taught him how to tongue kiss. Bro, I forgot all about it.
There's so much more. True Life.
Bro,
the beef with True Life.
The beef with Max B.
Max B.
Bro, I literally wouldn't even.
Yo, give Max B to do the intro.
Yes. No, that would be fire. That would be
right.
That would be fire.
Right.
That would be fire.
But that's the thing. I wouldn't even rap in it. I would just have all his low light reels over a crazy Pharrell beat.
Yeah.
Like Pharrell, give me Grinding Part 2. Give me all this shit.
Right.
So that niggas gonna play it for the beat, but then they also just gonna watch the videos. That'd be the most illest diss song in the history of hip hop. That I don't even talk.
It's gonna touch
to
a nerve.
just show how whack you are, my
It's
G.
gonna touch a nerve, man. Like, and you could tell like what's being effective and what's not by the way how emotional the person is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's emotional. When I heard him talking on Joe Budden, I was like, oh yeah. Some of the stuff struck a nerve. The jewelry stuff struck a nerve.
Right.
The repossession struck a nerve. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
The wild part is when he's on Joe talking about, well, who gonna spin the block for him? Pharrell? Nigga, what are you talking about spinning the block?
See, that's
like
when,
we rapping.
See,
what are you talking about? Who gonna spin the block?
That's what I don't like. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Like
something else.
Right, like why are you talking about who's gonna spin the block for him?
Yeah.
Like, dog, we grown niggas is 40. What did you talk about spinning the block for?
And then, you know, after what happened with them and the Locks, man, it's just like.
Here's the wild part. 3 years ago when I was saying El Capo was a 5 mic classic to me, niggas was calling me crazy.
Right.
Whack ass Jim Jones kill, what's wrong with you? Woo, woo, woo. Now everybody love Jim Jones? Like what happened? Dog, where was y'all when the Locks wiped New York with them? Wiped Harlem off the face of the... No, they wiped Harlem off the map. Harlem didn't exist for about 42 hours.
Right.
Harlem wasn't there. You couldn't go through Harlem. It was a detour.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, where was y'all then? So, and then when I told you, one boy hit me like, well, who even cares about the verses?
Yeah, you said that.
Like,
yeah.
that's where we at now in hip hop. But that's the division of these young boys and us old heads, where a young boy like, who cares about the verses? Jim is a tastemaker. He's a trendsetter. He's a fashion icon. He's a legend. And I'm like, when did Jim Jones get all these accolades? A fashion icon?
I don't know.
I said, bro, at best, Harlem legend. I would even ask some of my Brooklyn niggas, is he even a New York legend? But Jim Jones is not no hip hop legend. And that's no knock on Jim. That's not a knock on Jim. Everybody can't be in the Hall of Fame. Everybody, the Hall of Fame is only special because certain people are allowed in.
Right.
Naomi getting all A's, that's just special because everybody just don't get to come to the honor roll dinner. Exactly. If we just start letting every motherfucker, it's like what Skippy say on Dead Presidents, we might put an ad in the paper, we letting everybody in.
It's not the Hall of Very Good. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's the Hall of Fame. You know
Not to mention, you was talking about the Max B. See, I really didn't know about that whole Max B way.
Oh, yeah.
So talk a little bit about that, what you was talking about Max B.
So Max B, to me, is responsible for a lot of stuff he don't get credit for. Like a lot of that melodic, sing-songy stuff, he was doing that a long time ago. And a lot of those hooks, during that time he was affiliated with Dipset, I mean, Ballin', he wrote what part of Ballin' do you remember the most?
The chorus?
The chorus. Written by Max B. You know what I mean? So a lot of that stuff he's responsible for, and they had a falling out. and you know what I'm saying, Max and French and Jim and them, they had beef for a while. So it's like your biggest hit, because I saw somebody say, well, Push don't have a hit like Baller. I said, well, he didn't even write it though. Like,
right.
I mean, you didn't even write that. You know what I mean? So Max B is responsible for a lot of stuff. That whole wave, the wave god. Yeah, exactly. The wave god, all that wave stuff, that was him a long time ago. You know what I mean? Before he got locked up. And even he was putting out stuff while he's been in jail. Like Gadget said, that would be the intro to the disc with him talking. Man, that would be.
Boy, and if Stack Bundles was still alive?
Yeah.
Oh, Stack had beef with Jim too?
Yeah, they all were. Stack was down on that side. Jim was on the other side, you know what I'm saying? Then he had the beef with True Life, where he got punked in that beef, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. I had to step away from the conversation online because people just saying crazy stuff.
Yo, when people were like, yo, he's a fashion icon, I'm like, what? He Ralph Lauren? Like, what did you talk about? He a fashion icon. Like, what has this boy done? Oh, he the one who got people wearing skinny jeans. I'm like that was the fashion icon? Or
I don't even know if that's
yo, here's
true.
the thing. My man was like, yo, Kill, next time somebody gets you, tell them to show you they Vamp Life.
Right.
All the clothes they got from Vamp Life.
Life.
So since you rock with Jim like that, how I be telling niggas about Thought? You want cap for Thought so much, show me your Roots discography that you own.
Right.
Because you capping for the man so goddamn much, you must own every record he's ever done. So all this love for Jim, where's your Vamp Life, closet? Right. Open up your closet and show me all the Vamp Life you got.
He tried to take credit for Nike boots, and they had an issue in DC. They was like,
I was about to say, that was Wale's thing, right?
Yeah.
Nike was down here
way before Jim. Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Way before Wale mentioned it.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, exactly. He tried to take credit for that. And yeah, the Vamp Life, I don't see nobody wearing that.
But see, the wild part is, here's the thing in defense of people. People only know what they know.
Right.
So for a lot of boys who was on that Jim Jones stuff, I'm like, you from New York, right? You from Harlem, right?
Right.
And I get it. Yo, like one nigga was like, yo, I used to go to high school every day listening to Dipset. I get it, bro, because that's probably how I was going to high school listening to Tribe Called Quest. So the love I got for Tribe is the love some of these young boys got for Dipset. So I'm not mad at you for loving them. I thought they was cool. I've always fucked with Cam. Jewels was alright. Jim, I never even understood. He was like Jerobi to me, damn near for years.
Right,
so it was
right.
I get why y'all love him, but at the same token, just understand why maybe somebody my age didn't love him as much as you.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I get it. You want cat for him, but to be honest, bro, on a real serious tip, and what this shows me, I gotta do better work in the hood, man. We don't have enough fathers out here. Because the way, like I always say, bro, Kane was everything to me.
Right.
Not only as a lyricist, that was the Rosa Parks dark-skinned niggas. Like, dead ass. Like, yo, girls would be like, Kill, you cute, but you too dark. You know what I mean?
Right.
88 Kane Drive, dog, everybody.
That was it.
Every year I'm like, yo, when am I going out of style this shit? Like, every year I'm coming back to school like, bet I'm still in style.
Same thing with bald head.
Right. You know what I mean?
Aaron Hall was bald.
Right.
George shaved the head.
It was a rap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the thing is that even though Kane was everything to me, when that nigga started going whack, we was like, yo, what's wrong with Kane? Like, yo, what's up with your man? The Don't Curse video when he had the purple silk joint on, we like, Taste the Chocolate. So in our day, even though we loved you as an MC, we were able to separate this love affair of like, yo, you my idol. And that's what it is, and dead ass, this is a true story. A couple of years ago, they were closing a couple of high schools in DC, so we went to talk to these 8th graders because the school that they were gonna go to was gonna get closed, and they were gonna have to go to Baloo. You know what I mean? And we were just talking about like, all the beef that was gonna come with it. And I was like, well, like, who are some mentors or role models that y'all got? And they was like naming ball players. This is like back when like, it was Kevin Garnett. And I'm like, well, nah, like, can you name somebody in your life that you know that you was like a role model to you? And they was like, somebody like that we know and that's doing the right thing? And they was like, nah. So see, you gotta also understand too, I understand that these young boys, they don't have fathers, they don't have uncles, they don't have OGs like we did, who they could go to and get advice from. So for this generation, all they got is these rappers. These rappers, I joke about it, but it's dead ass. It's like these rappers are almost like they father figures to them. So it's the same way if I was talking shit about your pop, you're gonna be ready to rumble. The same way when you talk shit about these people, favorite rappers, this is the closest thing that I got to a role
To a role model, right.
You know what I mean? And you connect on that, and you know what it's like? It's like when Slim said on the wire, if it's a lie, then we fight on that lie.
Right.
But we gotta fight.
Right.
So even though this dude really ain't my pop, yo, I'm from Brooklyn, Jay's from Brooklyn. I sold drugs, Jay sold drugs. Jay ain't have a pop, I ain't have a pop. Nigga, Jay your pop now.
Yeah.
Like Jay's your pop. So that's why when niggas be Jay and I's, niggas go so hard for it, because it's literally like you talking about my mentor, you talking about my man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dead ass.
Yeah.
Jay's music raised me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like I'm a go for him. So again, I get it, but we gotta do better, man. Because it's like, dog, like you said, if Pusha lose this battle, I'll be the first to admit, yo, Jim got Push. It is what it is. There ain't no skin off my back. Like Push ain't helping pay for Naomi to go to college. Push took an L.
It's a
you know,
fan,
but for these people,
not a stand.
dog,
You know what I mean?
nah. Jim Jones could take 8 L's and they still gonna be like, nah, Jim won. Jim won. I don't care. Jim won. Like, dog, we gotta do better, man.
That's why I had to step away from the conversation, man. I'm like, man, because this is getting crazy.
Yeah.
It's getting
And then some
crazy.
of the boys I'm looking at, like, dog, you got 12 followers. Like, one boy had 12 followers.
I seen the one boy
and then in a
went
couple
to
of
8.
hours, the nigga went to 8. I'm
Yeah.
like, nigga, you done lost for, yo, boy, bro, you done lost for followers
You need
with
to shut
your
up.
way of
You need to
thinking.
shut
Like,
up,
you
you
keep
ain't
talking
none.
like this, you're gonna be at 0 in a
Right,
minute. You know what I
right,
mean?
right.
And I ain't saying that because I don't care nothing about your follower count, but what I'm just saying is, like, those people who don't interact on Twitter, they'll do anything for interaction.
Right.
Ah, bet.
Oh, man.
It's looking beautiful right here, good brother.
This is our Philly's best.
Okay.
That one comes with Cooper Sharp cheese.
Oh,
okay?
Cooper Sharp.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is our jalapeno cheesesteak.
Okay.
That one comes with jalapenos and American cheese. And this is our Philly cheesesteak. That's the classic one with cheese whiz.
You already know you already know which one I'm coming for. These things look beautiful, man.
This is
This is love right here.
yeah.
But I never went swimming. I would go hoop. And swimming just what? When we wanted water, we cut the fire hydrant on.
Right.
Then my daughter's like, let me teach you. I said, hell no. But she gonna think stuff funny.
Right.
Saying me strut, nah, I'm going to a professional.
I'm dead ass. They were saying the same thing. I was like, you ain't teaching me this time. Don't nobody want to come on.
No, I know how my daughter gets.
Right.
She be laughing and taking videos.
And see, here's my thing. Just because you can swim doesn't. We good?
Yeah.
All right. First of all, customer service is 5 mics. 5 mic customer service from here to that. From the looks of this all looks bananas. I'm gonna do a weight test on this real quick. Solid. It's a good weight for a half. It's a good weight for a half. We're looking at 3 different steaks right here. Said this the Philly joint with the whiz, so of course I took this. That's the Cooper Sharp right there, which is a nice cheese. First time I had it was last time I was in Philly. I just got it from Angela's. And this is the jalapeno steak with American cheese. We got some jalapeno cheese fries. We got some macaroni bites. It looks bananas. You ready for this first bite, bro?
Yes, sir.
Let's see what this thing is hitting. Let's go. Yeah,
Fisher.
it's good. It's good, right? The bread is great. The meat is seasoned good. The fact that I have to really open my mouth, right? Like, that's just off 2 bites. This may be the best cheesesteak I've ever had in DC in the DMV. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Yeah, this is.
This joint is bananas. You even see there's some spillage in here. You know what I mean? But that's what I wanted to talk with y'all about. So I'm in John's back in Philly. No spillage. I go to Angelo's. No spillage. Go to Delisandro's on my way back home from Jamaica. Stop at Delisandro's. No spillage.
Really?
So is spillage really necessary? Because we said 3 things. We said the meat, how the meat is seasoned. We said the bread. We said There was something else before spillage. No, it was spillage, and then it was whiz. And that's just me.
Right.
But is whiz, I mean not whiz, is spillage really necessary? Because John's, Angelo's, D'Alessandro's, all 5 night steaks, but it's no spillage. Now me and you was raised uptown where you go to Pagano's and it's just, so is that just something for us? Gaz, what do you think? Like, do you think spillage, you gotta have steak left over for it to be 5 nights?
I just like sloppy steaks. Like, I come from the era where niggas was wrapping your cheesesteak in newspaper. So all this neatness, like, I like spillage, but I just call it sloppy.
What about you?
I think at my age now, spillage isn't as important, just because I can't eat like I ate when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just want quality. I just want good quality, and that's what we getting today.
It's good.
It's good, yeah.
Tokoa. Is that how you pronounce it?
Tokoa?
It's real good.
So this is another question a lot of people always ask me on Twitter. Kill, what do I have to get on my steak for it to be authentic Philly cheesesteak? And for me, it's authentic steak if it's in Philly and you at a certain eatery. You know what I mean? Right. So to me, it's not like, because they're like, do I got to get whiz? Do I got to get American? I'm like, bro, get whatever you like. You know, if you want mushrooms on it, get mushrooms on it. I've never been, with that whole whiz wit thing. You know what I mean? Where it's like you order, you get. I never knew about that until Giannis was playing this past year, and he kept saying that whiz, and I was like, I don't even know what that. I had to look that up, and they were saying that's how a lot of people in South Philly, a whiz is a cheesesteak with fried onions and with cheese whiz.
Okay.
So, but to me, there's no way to order an authentic cheesesteak. It's just if you're in Philly and you at a legit eatery, one of the spots we always shout out, then that's love. But what do you think? Is there a specific way you think that you got to order a cheesesteak?
I used to tell, like, I'll bring somebody from out of town, I'll bring friends up. My thing was just know what you want when you get up there. That's what makes it authentic for me. Get what you want, but know what you want when you're up there. You know what I'm saying?
Do not get up there talking about,
they're gonna know you are from out of town, or you don't know what you know what I mean?
And if it's a line, you're gonna piss off a lot of people behind you too. You gotta go up there, salt, pepper, ketchup, mayo, whiz. So like you said, that's a great point.
The one lady at Pagano's, like, you better know what you want with her. Her attitude ain't the best. I mean, but that's just what we was used to. You know what I mean? So I don't think it's a specific ingredient or combination that you got to get to make it authentic. Everybody has their thing. Mine, salt, pepper, ketchup, mayonnaise, fried onions. That's it. I'm good. That's what I'm getting. Some people.
What cheese you get?
So I was initially it was just a regular American, then I provolone.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Gad, you said you like sloppy steaks, bro. This it, man.
What spot in Philly would this remind you of? The steak.
You know what, to be honest, bro? I don't know. I mean, the sesame seed, of course, just looking at the bread, looking at it reminds me of John's. I don't know if the meat is as seasoned as John's, but this is, I'm not mad at the boy who said this is like John's and Angelo's, because it's, to me, not as good as John and Angelo's, but it's right there. Like, this is, if we were in Philly and we got this, I don't think anybody's disappointed. I think if you take this steak, you know what I mean, to Philly, I don't think anybody's gonna be like, nah, this ain't no Philly cheesesteak.
I will say this. This is the best cheesesteak I had in Maryland.
Oh yeah, easy. That's easy.
Like, this is the best cheesesteak I had in Maryland.
And hold that. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
I want to issue a public apology to everything I said about South American people from South America can't do Philly cheesesteaks. I take all that shit back. I don't know what nationality he is, but he looks American. I take everything back. This shit is good.
Yo, this. Yeah. Yo, Tokoa Steaks, College Park, Maryland. 5 mics for me, bro. 5 mics.
Yeah, I'm going 5. Like I got a smile on my face. I'm happy.
Bro, I'm stuffed. I'm happy. Yo, you can't ask for much more than that. And the great thing about this ep of Illadelph Steak Life, it was like the first ep was like juvenile hell. This ep is the infamous. So imagine the first ep and the steak we had to this right here, Tokoa Cheesesteaks. It's the infamous, bro. Like, is there a better? I don't know. That's gotta be a top 5 bounce back from a whack debut album.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, the quality was amazing. The customer service was amazing. Nice, clean place. Everything was good. I'm thoroughly impressed.
They got cheese fries, they got whiz, they got wings. I mean, bro, you can't beat this. I mean, they got Cooper Sharp, they got whiz, sesame seed rolls. Like I say, it tastes of South Philadelphia, man. And for people to understand more, the seeded rolls, that's really a South Philly thing. Like, bro, I don't know about you. I never saw seeded rolls my whole life growing up in Philly because everybody did Omaroso, uptown where we're from. I didn't start seeing seeded rolls until my man Malik put me on the spots in South Philly. So that's why it's a taste of South Philadelphia, because that's really a South Philly thing. But 5 mics, bro.
And I didn't think I would like the seeded roll.
Me neither. Me neither.
I love it. I can't even lie.
I may actually like the seeded, not necessarily these, because I don't know if they're baked here. John's and Angelo's, they break their bread daily. I may like the seeded rolls more than Omaroso if we keeping it a buck now.
Yeah.
I spend more time in South Philly now more than I do uptown.
Yeah. I never spent that much time in South Philly coming up, but yeah. Yep. But yeah,
so
man.
You already know what it is. Another dope out. Illadelph Steak Life. It's your man Kill. Get at me on Twitter at KIL889, Twitter, IG. Rel.
It's your man Rel. Get at me at Uptown Rel215 on the gram, JBen215 on Twitter.
And you got Gadget, digital hustler everywhere. This man is hustling everything that you can hustle. Copious amounts, very dope show. Definitely check out his YouTube channel. So much dope content. It's crazy. Whew. Man.